Bye.
Hey, everybody. Speaking of that, we're just talking. It's now 2 weeks here at the depths of the Edinburgh Fringe. It's 3 a.m. Supplies are low and morale is in the gutter, and the bagpipes keep getting closer. If things keep going like this, we might have to eat the haggis. Great for our souls. Start the show, guys.
Since 2020, we've done plenty of virtual comedy shows online, and though the virus is slowing, we'll keep going because we've still got lots of hydroxychloroquine and ivermectin.
Welcome to Virtual Comedy Show. It's a Zoom meeting with jokes. So please turn on your camera, turn on your mic, unless you have barking dogs or a rabid moose in your living room, in which case, please mute yourself for Pete's sake, and let's have some fun.
It's the Virtual Comedy Show, starring Steve Goodie and Brad Tassell. Tonight, Steve and Brad welcome comedian
Bill Gorgo.
plus funny songs from
Annie Mosher.
and a patty melt from Patti Vasquez, and much, much more. Now, please welcome Brad Tassell.
It's not in yet. I'm not in yet. There I am.
Tell you to
My first big question is, Annie, did you like that picture of yourself?
I did not one bit.
Not one bit. I can tell. You're going.
Yep, that was unfortunate. Thank you, Steve. Thank you.
Yeah. That's you Googled that picture. That's very good. So hey, hello everybody. We are live in the dorm. Steve is sitting across from me in Edinburgh, Scotland. The shows have really picked up to the point where I'm only taking 2 Xanax a day. I'm just kidding. It's still 4. I don't even know what Xanax does. Does anyone know what Xanax does?
It makes you more yourself.
Does it make
Your case.
in my case?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Yeah, I didn't know I could be more me. Here's the weekly wrap up from the show. The dorm is nice, but I keep forgetting that I don't have to shove the beer in my pants to bring it in. Because here the middle schoolers are all drinking beer. The shows have picked up, and we're about full for the weekend. Steve's Al show, of course, is the big cash cow, bringing in double the amount of people and money as the other 2 shows. He is also now being courted by other venues for next year with gifts, money, and offers to only lose $2,000. So it's fantastic. Instead of 5. The sting along that we're doing, and by the way, anybody who wants to do the sting along, give us a call when we get home because it's fun. The sting along is getting 80% people who have no idea who Sting or the Police are. That's what they walk in, just we saw stairway. We had 4 lovely men from India come to the show last night who thought we were literally going to take turns stinging each other. They just love bees. It was weird. But everyone who comes loves it and learns the songs, and it's really fun. Meaning I think Sting owes us money for this show. Anyway, it's another glorious week and time for some glorious jokes, everybody. Yay! By the way, the news feed, I'm in Scotland, is very different. I get about 1/5 of the US news. So this has got to be a lot of news from Europe. Isn't that fun?
That's a good reason.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Good reason, because I hear a lot less Trump news here, which is nice. So, hey, this is interesting. First story off the bat. Priyanka Chopra Jones said on the Today Show that she is her husband, Nick Jones's biggest fan, as she sat in the front row of the first leg of the Jonas Brothers concert tour. Oh, yeah, said the 30-year-old woman who's been hiding in the bushes outside his house for the last 12 years. You've done nothing, you whore. Okay, that was fun.
We've been singing a lot of things.
Yeah, we have. Yeah, she's the big fan. Next up, hey, Prince Harry and Meghan have lost a lot since he renounced his royal heritage. His father won't even take his calls, which is so sweet, isn't it? They have no security, and he can no longer be called His Royal Highness. And he has lost the keys to Frogmore Cottage in the grounds of Windsor Castle, and they have been given to Prince Andrew. instead, and he will change the name of Frogmore because he thinks it's silly and change it to something much more nostalgic, Epstein Island. Because Prince Andrew's disgusting. This joke I think is cute. That one wasn't. George Harrison's mother, did you all know this? George Harrison's mother responded in writing to all of her son's fan mail from the years of 1963 to 1966 for 3 years. And then in 66, I presume she stopped because the Dalai Lama took over and did them by chanting. I don't know. But Louise Harrison would write pages and pages to every teen girl that would write to George Harrison. She would give advice, she would praise them, and she would tell them that she was ashamed to be a female as she watched them scream through the entire Beatles concert, that they should not do that. She responded sometimes to 1,000 letters a week. Is that amazing? And she even wrote, she started every letter with this: how the hell did you get this address? How she started every letter. All that was true, except for that last part. Hey, more UK news, because that's where I'm sitting. The instances of people driving on the wrong side of the roads in England and Scotland are up 13%. 872 accidents this far caused by drivers driving on the wrong side. Some caused by foreign drivers, but mostly it's because the woman in the GPS app is sick of rerouting you.
Heyo. Brad has fallen asleep.
It's 3 a.m, everybody. Reading is not my strong suit. The gist of that joke was the GPS lady is sick of rerouting you. And
that reading is your strong suit. It's the writing that's the problem.
yes, no, I don't know. It's not too bad. No, it's typed. It's not my handwriting, which would be bad. Okay, let's try this one instead, and I'll use words. We were doing pretty good up to that point. Yeah, we're
Yeah,
good.
you're good up to like 3:07 a.m.
That's right.
Yeah, really.
3:07 and 26 seconds. Okay, here we go. A cow wandered onto the M5 motorway in Lancashire and snarled traffic for miles. The highway was closed, and the sacred cow was scared. It was sacred, this cow was scared, and it was then transported back to its farm. The highway will stay closed for another 3 days just to piss you off. Because they can.
Sounds like the US.
That's how highways work. Yes, Alice. That's right. Hey, now the Trump jokes of the week. Georgia DA Fannie Willis is ready to present her case that Donnie and the Georgia Trump tones tried to access secret election servers to find or plant evidence of Grandpa Super Diapers' baseless claims he won the election. He liked Grandpa Super Diapers.
Who doesn't?
More than a dozen people might be charged. After finding out Trump used his time to attack the DA personally and racially on Truth Social, more productively, DA Willis instructed them to add a Secret Service office to the state prison. Because they're going to need it. Oh, this is crazy. Okay, this is nuts. Have you seen this? There are pictures all over social media of Ivana Trump's grave, which resides near the first hole on Big Daddy Donnie's golf course in New Jersey. Trump has let the grass and foliage grow wild all around, not mowed or landscaped since the grave was covered initially. Wow.
Oh,
I know. In a message, Trump said, the graveside is just like Ivana. She always had a 70s styles bush. Now she's under one.
oh.
Hey, some of them got to be creepy. This now is the joke I'm the proudest of in the last year because it's so stupid.
Wait.
Okay.
No, this one is totally clean. Here we go. A mysterious spot in space was found by a NASA telescope, followed by many hours of excited speculation by excited scientists. One astronomer finally said, Who ate a bagel with sesame seeds in here? Come on. That is some strong writing right
I
there.
knew that the best stuff you ever wrote would involve my people.
All right, the last one, and then we're gonna do the show. I'm gonna lay over there on that bed, and Steve's gonna take this crap over. You have to go online and see this. You have to Google this. A zoo in China is in a controversy as to whether one of their bears is actually a person in a bear costume. This is a huge controversy. It's a sun bear named Angela, and the zoo guarantees it is actually a bear that can stand up and has a saggy butt and waves at people. When asked if reporters could see the bear, zoo officials said, nope, she's on a smoke break. That's your favorite joke?
Yeah.
I don't know. The sesame seed on the telescope. Is my favorite joke. Let's hear it for Steve, everybody. He's here.
Not telling those jokes.
Hey, I wrote those in a flurry of drunken.
You did really well
Today.
We're all very
Yes.
proud of Brad, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are.
All right, it's top 10 time.
It's like I glued a purse together.
Before I start this top 10 list, I want to tell you a couple things. We're thrilled to be here in Scotland. We love the Scottish. We love driving on the wrong side of the road. We love all their weird culinary habits. We love that we can't understand what they're saying. We love all that stuff. But it's also my job to make fun of them. So that's what I'm going to do. And
Tell him you got banned from TikTok today.
yeah, I got banned from TikTok, which is exciting. But
Hey.
I pre-recorded all my top 10 lists before I left Nashville. So there's 5 of them. And I'm just hoping that the one I'm about to play isn't the one I played last week. Let's go.
God, I hope not.
It's Scotland. We're still in Scotland. It's 3 in the morning, and we don't know what we've done. I'm starting the 3rd week of wearing this shirt. Excited about that. And it's time for the top 10. So tonight's top 10 category: top 10 things Scottish people will never understand. Number 10: properly spoken English.
Oh.
How to not eat a sheep's stomach. Number 8: the 355 days of rain a year is not normal. Number 7: which side of the road an adult human is supposed to drive on.
Okay.
And number 6: that 2 or 3 castles is plenty. 5: that 2 or 3 teeth is not.
Oh.
Ooh.
4: that underwear is our friend. Number 3: that bagpipes are horrible. Number 2: that no one is impressed by a man in a skirt anymore. Scottish people will never understand that a man with 3 teeth and a skirt with no underwear playing the bagpipes is horribly stupid and stupidly horrible.
There you have it.
You will be banned again.
Banned.
TikTok will not. Tell them about TikTok.
I think my ban will just be continual. I posted last week's top 10 as I do. I forgot to do it until today. And its category was, what was this category? Oh, top 10 ways to piss off a Scotsman. And TikTok wouldn't take it. I think because of the title.
Yeah.
So then I tried again and I made it P*SS instead of PISS. And now everything's fine.
Oh, that's nice. Speaking of people who are fine,
Yay.
yay, it's Annie.
Ooh, nice segue.
Always lovely. How are you doing, Annie?
I'm doing great. How are you?
You don't know.
We've been over that.
Tired.
Yeah, tired.
Am I to launch in now? Is that my
No,
cue?
No, you
You know the drill.
you've been here like 92 times. We
Well,
haven't
I thought
even-
maybe you didn't have my thing loaded up.
Oh, I get
Oh my God! Don't say that.
Ah,
Now
nice.
Steve's gonna
I'm
say
tired,
something
I'm not
gross.
Oh.
Don't mention the sweatpants.
you.
3 years ago, I still can't get over you in the sweatpants.
All right.
Go ahead.
Video intro of you. Oh man.
Oh, sit down. Steve is not gonna. Steve is too.
Focus.
Steve is too close to me for you to do that.
My pants.
I'm gonna run a video intro of you for you, Annie.
Thank
And then
you.
you're gonna play a song. I don't know what you're gonna play. Then I've got to answer it somehow with another song. Then you'll do another song. So here we go.
And then people will be knocking on the dorm door.
Are
our musical guest. Our musical guest. Gonna sing something fun, and Steve will play something in between. Our musical guest. Our musical guest. It's time for our musical guest.
In her sweatpants.
Thanks. Now hey, I'm gonna play a song that was, I guess, inspired by Steve's top 10 list because it's about underwear and it's also about a man in a skirt.
Cool.
She stares at the time clock at Al's pre-owned car lot and paints the American flag on her toes. Munches Doritos and tunes in her talk shows and screams at the TV, "You go, girl, go." Oh, her and her mother, well, they vacation together. Last year, Las Vegas on the 4th of July. And everyone stares at their smeared lipstick smiles from kissing them quarters goodbye. Well, she's not the kind who turns heads every time she walks across a crowded room, but she feels awful good in red panties and drugstore perfume. Yeah. Well, she likes the nightlife and stays out past midnight. She leans back on the bar as she sips her Shap Bliss. Teases the bikers and the rodeo riders, and she sings karaoke, a little something like this. I will survive, I will survive, as long as I know how to live, I know I will get by. I got all my life to live, and I got all my life to give, I will survive. Well, she's not the kind who turns heads every time she walks across a crowded room, but she feels awful good in red panties and drugstore perfume. Yeah. Well, back in her boudoir, she smiles in the mirror. Terrible rhyme. Hangs up her wig as she rolls down her hose. She runs her hand over her 5 o'clock shadow. Oh, she's got a secret and nobody knows that she's not the kind who turns heads every time she walks across a crowded room, but she feels awful good in red panties and drugstore. She feels pretty good in red panties and drugstore. She feels mighty fine in red panties and drugstore perfume. Yeah. Get it? You get it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah.
Plug me in.
Okay.
I am desperately hunting for lyrics to a song that is a perfect answer to that.
There is no perfect answer.
there is.
That was
There
the
is.
perfect
It's
song.
your
That
top
was a
10
perfect song.
list.
I'm not saying the answer is a perfect song, but it's a perfect answer. If I could just find the lyrics. I may have to do it later. I will do it. I'll do something else now, and I'll do my answer in a while when I find the lyrics. Unless they're right here. Are they here? Are they here? Are they here?
Are they there?
Are they here? They're not.
Hotter.
We're here.
Colder.
Yeah, we are.
Colder.
Oh, is this a live show? I totally forgot.
Yeah.
Hi. All right. I will answer that. But for now, I'm going to do a dumb thing from the sing along because I can do it very quietly with this unplugged electric guitar because it's 3 a.m. in a dorm. I've been singing this song. It's a police song. I've been singing it like a classic artist from the 50s, and it's been making the crowd scream.
Stop.
Don't think me unkind. Words are hard to find. Only checks I've left unsigned.
Oh my.
from the banks of chaos in my mind. That eloquence escapes me. Their logic ties me up, and consent is important. That's all I'm saying.
That's crazy. Da, da, da. That's all I want to say to you. Do. Da, da, da.
This song is dumb. Now back to you. And
I'm playing it.
Oh my God.
that's what we came over here to do.
It was so good.
Well, and that has that terrible word in it. I never knew.
Back to you, Annie.
Okay.
I'm gonna find that song. I'm gonna find the song.
I love it. Okay. It's a fine line between funny and silly. I have a lot of silly songs and not a whole lot of, I'm running out of funny ones. The next time I do this, it's going to be the saddest songs you ever
They
heard.
just
And
have to write another one.
whatever. Oh, here's a new one I wrote for my friend, Aaron. Girl, I'd rob a bank with you, do 20 to life in the clank with you, make a pact and a plan and a shank with you, and we'd escape like Bonnie and Bonnie. Girl, I'd take a bullet for you, and we'd go down together if you took one too. Ask the devil for a double wide room with a view, and we'd laugh like it ain't even funny. Ooh, blasting off into the sky. Ooh, I'm on a rocket with my ride or die. I loved your daddy like he was mine. I love your daughter and your man so fine. Your mama and your sisters and your dogs and your wine and your house and your cat Delilah. I love the way you don't take no shit, and your face says it all when you're over it. The way you go off when your fireworks lit like a redhead does once in a while. Oh, blasting off into the sky. Ooh, I'm on a rocket with my ride or die. Girl, you know you can do no wrong, so much so I had to write this song. It sucks when you're you're a friend of a songwriter, you just get a song for your birthday. You don't get any gifts.
That's right.
Song. Well, girl, I swear in another life I might have been your brother or your mother or your wife. And if I get to choose in the afterlife, I'd choose you every time. Now we say ooh, blasting off into the sky. Ooh, I'm on a rocket with my ride or die.
Yay.
That's a great song.
See, you're just funny. You don't really have to try. You just
No,
are.
I just make some faces.
And not to be complimentary, but you're perfect for this platform too. Would everyone agree that when Annie sings, it's really good on, you come in good?
Yes,
You're
Yes,
really camera
Yes.
ready.
Absolutely.
resounding yes.
definitely.
You're camera ready, I think is what they call it. So
I'm
that's
ready.
really
I'm
good.
CR. I'm CR. Thanks, Brad.
Yeah. So, and it may be just because I'm loopy and tired, but
That's what it is. Yeah,
No,
yeah.
it's
Not
not.
that even normally.
No, it's not.
what are you doing, Annie, in the future that we need to see?
Oh, I got so many shows, and one day I'll learn how to do the thing where you put them in a meme and you stick them on your social media page, or maybe Steve Goodie can do it for me.
I wish I knew how to do that too.
Totally do that.
No, I can't do it. I just say, come to see me. I'm at the Bluebird a couple of times. I'm at Third and Lindsley. I'm at City Winery. These are good shows.
In Nashville.
Oh,
All
yeah.
in Nashville.
Sometimes
Yeah.
you go to Vermont. Do you perform there?
No, they don't want me there. They don't want me.
Vermont sucks. I hate them. So, all right, Annie Mosher, everybody, clap. And
Thanks,
get
everybody.
excited,
Thanks so much.
dance and sing, and you're gone. Okay, hi. You know, speaking of sexual dynamos,
Leave me out of this.
it's Bill Gorgo, everybody.
Yay.
Being a camera ready. Speaking of spotlight, there's the man. Well, it's because Bill looks younger than us.
That is true.
Yeah, he looks good.
Doesn't he look good?
Yep.
And you're what? You're 51, right?
Come on.
76.
76. I can't even fathom that. It's
Me neither. Trust me, it comes as a shock
I mean,
every
no, I
morning.
mean, you're a beautiful man. That's just, there's nothing to it, right, everybody?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Now do comedy.
Okay. Well, first we're gonna do a little video.
Oh, yeah, do a video and then do comedy.
And then Brad, and then Bill, you'll do 10 minutes of awesome. Here you
He's
go.
the Cary Grant of the comedy.
Yeah, he is. And again, I can't find him.
Funny jokes to say. Oh, do a 10-minute set headliner. Man, I'm so glad that it's Monday. Yeah.
Speaking of age, I was talking to a young woman last week, and I mentioned how old I was, and immediately she said, "Oh, you have to tell me your secret." I'm like, how does something that happened to me at summer camp over 60 years ago, how's that any of your business? I don't understand that. And then she clarified what she really meant to say was that my appearance did not coincide with her realistic expectations of how decrepit I should look, and it was somehow my fault, and I was using trickery, which is not true. It's real simple. 3 simple things: good genetics, clean living, and men's shampoo. And as soon as I told her men's shampoo, she gives me this look like I had just announced my candidacy for presidency of a patriarchal conspiracy centered in The Hague. Nothing could be further from the truth. Men's shampoo is for everyone. Men, women, children. I recommend that you go to the store tomorrow and buy some, no matter what your gender or affiliations. Here's what you're looking for. You're looking for a big plastic bottle, dark blue, black, outside chance charcoal gray. If you're at the dollar store, you can find it in a clear plastic bottle, but then the shampoo is going to be dark blue, black, outside chance charcoal gray. On the bottle, you're going to see in 3 big letters, it's going to say men. It's not going to say men's. This is not a product exclusively for men. It's just going to say the word men. And the only reason it's there is so that men can find it in the store. We're not good at that. It's not men's shampoo. It's men. Shampoo. Over here, men. Also on the bottle, there's going to be a number. I don't know what the number is going to be, but afterwards it's going to say in one. And I'll explain more about that later. And then at the bottom, on regular shampoo, there's usually the name of a plant that tells you what the shampoo is going to smell like: a fruit, a vegetable, a flower. Men's shampoo doesn't have that. It has a random 5-letter word. It's kind of like playing Wordle from yesterday. Just any 5-letter word. There's storm. You can get ocean, sport. You want to know what relax smells like? Open up the bottle. That's what relax smells like. Ocean. Why not? And if you're in a big store, it's going to be in the men's section. Now, if you haven't been in the men's section before, let me walk you through it a little bit, because it's a lot like the women's section, but completely different. Like hair coloring. If you've been in the hair coloring section of the women's side, it's like an explosion in the Crayola factory. There are billions of colors. There's every color that hair has ever been, ever dreamt of being, and at least 5 colors that hair should never, ever be. But you get to choose. They're all available. On the men's side, it's very different. The attitude in the men's section is, your hair's fine. Oh, wait, is that a gray hair? Ooh, get over here. We got to do something about that. You can't have gray hair. You will never get hired or laid again. We got to get rid of the gray. Now, think back. What color did your hair used to be? Brown, black, or yellow? Auburn Did you just say Auburn? Get the hell out of here with the Auburn. Right next to that, you got the razors. And nothing will tell you the difference between men and women still in our society, like the way razors are marketed. Same product, same job, completely different marketing. In the women's section, it's all about smooth. Oh, smooth. That razor's going to slide up your leg so smooth. Your leg is going to feel so smooth. Afterwards, it's going to smooth out every relationship bump you've ever experienced. You're walking out the store carrying a little bag. Men don't give two beans about smooth. We want close shave. We want a really we want to remove at least one layer of flesh with every whisker. We want a close shave that at any moment could slide into a close call. That's what we're looking for. We want to leave the bathroom feeling like we took the last helicopter off the roof of the embassy in Saigon. That's how we want to feel. We have to remember our grandfathers used a straight razor on their face. Are we not men? We want to be reminded that the only reason we're using this piece of plastic crap is that our Bowie knife is in the shop. Three blades, my ass. Put 2 more blades. Put 4 more blades. We need as many blades as is humanly possible in that little piece of plastic. Why? Well, you've seen the commercials. They're all necessary. That first blade's got to pull our skin so tight we can do a little drum roll to announce the action. Then the next blade grabs the whisker, starts yanking. The third blade jumps in. The 2 of them pull it out of its hole like it's Saddam Hussein. Then the next 3 or 4 blades just slap it around a little bit, shouting insults until that last blade comes through and the coup de grace. There's a French Revolution on our face every single day. And then we celebrate with alcohol like men do. We take it and we splash it right into our open wounds and scream in victory. That's how men like to shave. And then we get to the shampoo. Now, there didn't used to be men's shampoo. Back in the 50s, if men didn't have shampoo, they just used lava soap. They didn't give a shit. Kitchen cleanser, whatever they had. But in the 60s, men started letting their hair grow long. Why? Made it easier to buy pot. Everybody knows this. Ladies, let's face it, when you got long hair, what happens? It gets dirtier faster. You got to wash it more. The more you wash it, the more split ends. Well, you talk to a guy in the 60s about split ends, he assumes you're talking about wide receivers. That's what we used to call wide receivers back in the 60s. Tight ends, split ends. They didn't know from hair. But finally, some guy actually listened to his girlfriend for more than a minute and got the idea of conditioning his hair. Next morning, shampoo, rinse, repeat, rinse, puts in the conditioner, waits the full 5 minutes, rinses it. Ooh, it feels nice. Next day, he does the same thing. Next day. But Saturday rolls around and he doesn't have to go to work. So he does what we did in the 60s. He gets totally baked. Then he goes in the shower. But by that time, he's lost. He shampoos, forgets to rinse, shampoos again. 3 times he's shampooing. By the time he puts the conditioner in, halfway through the 5 minutes, he thinks maybe time has stopped. He thinks he's been in the shower between a half hour and 3 days. He feels like his whole body is starting to prune up a little bit. He panics. Nobody likes that paranoid part of being high. So Sunday morning, when he gets baked, he gets in the shower and he takes a shortcut. He squeezes the shampoo and the conditioner same time. He's done. It works just as good as far as he can tell. So he does it the next day. The next day he tells his buddy starts doing it, tells everybody at the shop. Pretty soon everybody on the softball team's doing it. It becomes a thing. Shampoo and conditioner. Some manufacturer thinks we can make some money. Put them in the same bottle. But they're all short hair guys. They don't get it. They try selling shampoo and conditioner to women. Women don't want shampoo and conditioner. What if it's the right shampoo and the wrong conditioner? What if it's the right conditioner, but the wrong shampoo? What if it's the right shampoo and the right conditioner, but it's Thursday and she doesn't want to smell like a peach today? She don't know. Way more complicated for you all. But guys love it because it's quick. We're saving time. We're saving a lot of time every day. Some guy with a slide rule back in the 60s figures it all out. He says, if we all keep using shampoo and conditioner, by the end of the year, we'll save enough time for another football game. And that's how the Super Bowl started, right there. I'm not making any of this up. See? And then it come the 80s, see, and hairy bodies were still in. So some Italian guy's in the shower one day, he's using shampoo and conditioner. He looks down and goes, what about the rest of this hair? I got hair every place. And that's when shampoo, conditioner, and body wash was born. The 3-in-1. That crossed the magical threshold. The 3-in-1 was the greatest invention of the 20th century. Once you got 3-in-1, you start throwing stuff. How about some dandruff medicine? Yeah, why not? Some hair restorer. Good. Barbecue sauce. You bet. NW40 for the winter. Yeah, I got this. This is the greatest invention ever. And I'm telling you how much it's meant to me in my life. While I'm sitting here tossing jokes your way, my 17-in-1, crime scented, is not only unclogging my drains, it's fertilizing my lawn and marinating a 3-pound rump roast.
Oh my God, I'm out of here. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
See, that's how you know it's real comedy. You could just do that without us. Just boom, boom, boom.
Oh, wow.
That's so good.
We're all reverbing all of a sudden.
Okay.
Is everybody hearing that reverb?
You are reverbing, Brad.
Yeah, no, we all are.
My head is now hollow.
Hold on a second.
It's probably Bill doing it.
Okay, now talk.
Me?
No, we're still doing it.
It's just you two guys.
I'm guessing it's Bill. If Bill's muted, does it stop?
Airport.
And Bill, no, okay, no, Bill is muted.
It sounds like
I'm muting Steve. I'm the only one that can talk right
There you
now, and
go.
that stopped it. So, and who needs to hear from them? I want to stop and say this. That was probably in the top 2 or 3 sets we've ever had on this show. That was some super brilliance, Bill. So, Steve, talk.
I'm unmuting myself and talking.
No, keep yourself muted. Now talk.
Okay.
No, you did it again. No, stop.
yeah,
Okay.
Steve needs to mute.
Yeah, okay, Steve,
I
talk.
didn't change anything.
Could you all hear that when he said that?
Now it's
Yeah.
fine.
Okay, now it's fine, and they can hear you through my mic, so.
I'm not working like this. I gotta go.
Okay, bye. So Bill Gorgo is everybody. That was, God, where are you working? Are you working?
That was amazing.
Thanks for having me.
Bill, are you working out? Are you going anywhere? What are you doing?
This Saturday, Skokie Theater, if anybody's in the area of Chicago.
Oh, Elena's in the area. Kevin's in the area. So
Come on
and,
down, Skokie Theater.
Skokie Theater, everybody. Okay, well, let's hear it for Bill again, because that was
Yeah, thank you, Bill.
you're freaking duper, man. I can't find you to get rid of you. Oh, there you go. All right, now.
I'm turning my mic on. I don't care.
Yeah, you're screwing up the show, man.
I am not. It's your computer doing because I've got earbuds in. It can't be me. It can't be me.
How, look, when I get rid of you, it stops.
Try getting rid of you.
Okay.
And now the show's over.
See, look, it's happening right now.
Don't you know it hurts them when we fight?
Okay.
Does Mom and Dad are fighting?
Okay, we all have now concluded it's Steve is the problem.
It's entirely
Okay,
impossible.
I'm gonna bring Patti in and
How do I sound? Do I
and
sound okay?
how do you sound? You sound
Yes.
fabulous.
Okay,
And Steve,
great.
they
I'll
can
take
hear you when you talk.
Yeah, but I'm from over there. That's a bunch of crap. All right, hi Patty.
Hi, Patti.
Hello.
Hi. We don't need Steve
Hi.
because you're gonna talk alone when he plays your thing.
You ready?
Go.
Okay. All right.
It's time for a Patty Melt with Patti Vasquez, Patti Vasquez. From global conflicts to greenhouse gases, the folks refusing to wear masks says, and politicians getting caught grabbing asses says, she's melting down. It's a Patti Vasquez, Patty
And it's
Melt.
all her fault.
Hello, everybody. I blurred my background so you cannot see the complete chaos that is my house. I think I mentioned last week that my husband, Steve, slammed his hand in a car door 2 weeks ago, tearing some of his ligaments and ripping the nail off. And he is unable to do, anything. And that's fine. I'm totally fine. I have not one, not two, but 3 different jobs. I work for the state of Illinois. I produce and host my own talk show on the radio, and I produce and perform in comedy shows. And now I also do all the housework and change Declan's diapers every 2 to 3 hours. And you know what? I'm fine. Everything's going really well, as according to plan. All I'm saying.
Oh my goodness.
Look, Steve lost his job in 2008, and I still hate saying he lost his job because we know where it is, and we drive by once in a while and we're like, look, that's where it used to be. Go see if they'll take you back. But we made a decision pretty early on that I would be the head of household, the primary breadwinner. Hey, look, you saw by my kitchen. If you guys are paying attention, that's a disaster in there. I'm not saying it's any different when Steve. I mean, like we have a very high tolerance for clutter in this family. That's all I'm saying. The difference is I usually am not here for like trying to take care of stuff. And here's the thing: if any of you are in charge of doing the dishes, see, I stopped doing the dishes years ago because when I would do the dishes, Steve would rearrange the dishes. Why would I bother if he's just going to come in and be like, "I'll do it better"? You know what? So now he can't do the dishes, and he still comes up behind me and he's like, "I wouldn't put that there." Hey, back off, Mr. Hand in the door. I think he did it on purpose now. So I'm just saying I'm kind of losing my mind over here. And it's going to be, he went to go see the doctor and he said it's going to be 6 more weeks before Steve can use his hand. It's not doing help. And you would think, hey, you know what, Patty, maybe just hire someone to come in and clean the house. No. Because Steve hates that, because what do you have to do when someone's coming to clean the house? You have to clean the house first. And I'm like, you know what? Why don't we pretend that I hired someone to clean the house and we clean the house for the imaginary housekeeper? I'm just saying. Everything's going very well here. Everything's going as planned. I don't know if you guys did see this when we started the show, that the indictments have been delivered, the sealed documents. So they're saying there's 10 indictments. And while they were breaking that news on MSNBC, Hillary Clinton was on with Rachel Maddow, just looking like she swallowed a piano. That smile was so big. It is exciting stuff. Now, if you go to my Patti Vasquez show page, you'll see whenever we post something, these trolls come out of the woodwork with like screenshots and memes of Hunter Biden, all for the last 48 hours. I think you guys have seen this. It's just Hunter Biden. Yeah, you know what? If he did something wrong, arrest him. Go through the process. We're not saying don't go after bad guys because they're Democrats. We're saying go after all of them. They're all skis balls. That's fine. We don't have t-shirts that say Trump on them or Biden on them. We're not in a cult. Just get the job done. Take care of justice. And by the way, I think I've mentioned that my brother-in-law is the one that helped get Clarence Thomas on the bench, and Gorsuch, and Kavanaugh, and who's the last one? Coney Island,
Amy
right?
Coney
Island.
Barrett.
Coney Island. That's the only way I know her name. So they're in town, and I'm not allowed to go see them. And I don't know why. I don't know. It's not like I could do anything at this point. Maybe just go, "You're a jerk." And that's really all I have to say to anybody. But apparently Steve does not want to go see his in-laws because he's afraid that Griffin and I are not able to manage our emotions. And I don't know what that means. I don't know. Do you have a feeling that I have trouble managing my emotions and I don't have a filter? That's not possible. And in closing, I just want to say, I was thinking about this the other day with my dad was an alcoholic, and he was in AA, and they had to go through the whole program and, go around and apologize to people and atone for things. And I was thinking about this. I have a list of people that owe me an apology. Can I go around and demand that as part of my program? I'm just wondering. Have a great night, everybody.
Hey, Patty.
Oh, yay, Patty.
I apologize,
I'm fine.
Patty. I'm sorry.
Why? Why are you
I
sorry?
don't know, but because
Don't be
Steve
sorry.
unmuted. Stop it. Okay, so anyway.
Why are you echoing in my ear?
I'm just kidding.
Yes, don't be sorry. What? Because my house is messy? It is so bad here, you guys. This is like a.
We have the bad things back. Yeah, well, you're being bossy and it's 3:30 in the morning and I don't care.
Oh, I'm fine. Oh God, I gotta get my soup. All right, bye everybody.
Goodbye.
Bye, Patty.
Bye. Okay, I'll get rid of her. You can talk, Steve. They can hear you.
It's not good enough. I'll come over there to do a song.
Okay, come over there and do a song. Come over here. Switch. Steve's coming over. I'll get rid of you. Okay.
You go over there.
I'm going over
Stay
there.
over there.
All right.
Speak.
I'll be over-
Get in Brad's seat.
Oh, wait,
Get in
I did
Brad's
the
seat.
lyrics during this one.
Oh my God. Oh my
Musical
God.
chairs.
Turn down your volume and turn off your mic and let me do my job.
That's not going to work.
Turn down your volume.
Hi,
Turn down
this
your-
this was the best show you've ever done until now.
Turn down your volume.
Okay.
Turn down your mic. Everything will be delightful. All right,
Okay.
here you go. It's a thing that I call this.
How about another dumb song from Steve?
Oh,
No
Wonderful.
reason.
I can't hear anything. Okay, I don't have my earbuds in.
I can't hear it either.
All right, it's
Can
great.
anyone hear it?
Yeah, they can. I just don't have my earbuds.
Yeah, we
Hi,
can hear
everybody.
you.
Everything good?
Yeah.
Annie, are you still with us? Annie?
Echo.
I can't hear anybody because my volume's down.
Right. Annie, are you still with us? Speak to me, Annie. Annie, there she is. Unmute yourself, Annie.
Here I am.
Yay. Could you give us a little refresher on the first song you did so we'll know what I'm answering?
Yes, I did a song about a friend of mine who wears red panties.
Okay. Here's a song by a friend of mine, and the song is called Red Panties. I remember red panties by the light of the drunken moon. I remember long brown hair flying round a spinning room. I remember red panties and soft brown skin. Just wish I could recall what state she's in. Seems there was a river. Seems it was pretty wide. Seems I'm about halfway sobered up. About halfway to the other side. Seems there were some blue lights. Seems drunken swimming's against the law. Seems I came out okay, far as I recall. I remember red panties. That's enough. Let's go on to something else.
I have to add my mic though.
You see how perfect an answer that was? That's all I care about.
That's all you care about.
Perfect.
And this is when I mute you. So anyway, that was great. Now to play the thing and let's do the money
So
thing.
let's do the begging for money thing.
Let's do
Here
begging
we go.
for
Wait a
money.
second now. Here it comes.
Brad begs for money. Hey, we need your money. We don't charge a cover or a 2-drink minimum. So what did you expect, Jack?
You know, today I'm not talking to the lovely people who donate to the show all the time, because there are some of you that, and we love you. I'm talking to you on Facebook, the 1,500 or so people that watch a good part of this show, and the almost 400 people most weeks that watch this entire show that don't give us crap. How dare you? Did you see what you saw today? You saw Annie Mosher do two of the greatest songs I've ever heard in my life. You saw Bill Gorgo just do one of the greatest sets, best written comedy I've heard, and anything you're not seeing here at the Fringe, it's terrible. Bill just did it for you.
And you saw Patty burn some soup.
And you saw Patti really, and Patty's husband's hand is 6 weeks. That guy was, and man is shutting that hand in the car the worst. So go to virtualcomedyshow.com, click donate to the comedians, and give us some cash to spread around to them, because they're good people doing a great job. Okay. And not to be serious, but that's what they're going to do. And Steve and I will figure out how to get his
We're gonna
mic
be
to
in
work.
separate rooms next time.
Yes. And sleeping too. He's sitting with me now. No way. No way. All right. Finish it up.
Worst joke of the week.
Oh, it is.
Joke. Worst joke. Worst joke. Worst joke. Boo! That was the worst joke ever.
The worst joke of the week is so bad, I hasten to do it. I keep saying hasten, don't I?
Hesitate, I think.
No. I want to get it done quickly, is what I'm saying. There we go. An Arizona woman went to the bathroom in her home to find a 3-foot snake in the toilet.
No.
Dear.
Not kidding. Earl from Rattlesnake Solutions came to the rescue and pulled the snake from the toilet and said, Earl said, 3 feet ain't nothing. The snake I drop in there is twice that long after I eat at the Golden Corral.
Oh.
Virtual comedy show. We learned a lot of stuff we didn't need to know, like Steve prefers turkey on sourdough. Yep, that's what you get when you watch this show. Fascinating, isn't it? We have a lot of fun at the virtual comedy show. It's better than sitting home playing with your toes or going to the dump to watch stuff decompose. Keep coming back to the virtual comedy show. We hope you enjoyed the virtual comedy show. You don't have to dress up, no, 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 no. You can be like Brad and go commando. Every Monday it's the virtual comedy show. See you Monday at the virtual comedy show. It's at www.virtualcomedyshow.com. That's right.
And it's off.